Okay, fine. You know what? Let's go. Interrogate. So, two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. We're here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if SPO really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if... Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. And that brings our attention to you, SPO. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but you were actually reading... But were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once SPO starts reading, he doesn't stop until it's done. I've seen it happen. Must have been a good read. What was the book? SPO doesn't know you that detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? You want to talk? I have a hunch on what that book might be. All right. What was the book? Manual? You think SPO was reading instructions? What argument can you possibly have to support this? Well, I mean, you know, we already know what the argument is, but... Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, we barely made it. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. I'll accept this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, pick the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SPO. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like that. I'm done, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies. What's your inner poet? Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. If you don't mind, could you ask SPO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Quiz about the manual to prove you read it. Page 97. All right. What efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterward. I remember that a conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire engineers. Robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. SPO aced that question. All right, hit him with another one. Page 231. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Alright, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one. Can you get it? 3 for 3? Page 16. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train operations? Intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now that I passed your test. Yeah. Wild, you were able to retain all this information so quickly. Oh, its brain is often surprising. Don't know if I'd be bragging about that. Clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. You answered all my questions so calmly. Very impressive. I don't know. I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading, after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can... Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Yeah, good. Good catch, Tails. Because other people came through the car. Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Shadow's lock? Please. Rachel, what is this to do with anything? Get our argument together. Play the video game. You're really gonna make me do this, huh? Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left, Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated, reading his book for a good while at this point. You know, Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my books, then I didn't notice Shadow. Telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up. Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery. One that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. Cool demeanor's vanishing. I was so involved with my book that I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I wasn't. I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Is Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? We're gonna gang up on Espio, or are we gonna defend him? We need answers! We need answers! No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and... Oh. Please, protect the passengers. They must be taken care of. Uh-oh. Oh no. Don't get sued! Alright, that was apparently the wrong choice. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails. We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? Actually, yeah, the library map. He could have been in the spot that's hidden. Alright. Once again, barely making it. Oh man, we almost didn't get enough rings. The library map? Oh, I see. The exits, they're right across from one another. A straight path. Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way. SPO and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have to point out exactly where on the map because we have to play the video game. Where could SPO have been? Could have been right here. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, SPO was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and SPO couldn't have seen one another from this spot. Because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen SPO, or vice versa. Makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, SPO. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping, despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. My alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it. Another pair of alibis with an apostrophe. Validated. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. And our work is not done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow. Seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Alright, let's go. Give them heck. If you need any meat chopped up, say the word. We will sharpen our poetry. Murderer is on the loose. All doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock. Tick-tick-tock goes the clock, while our heroes walk in the caboose. Alright. We're doing it. Let's go. To the next car. Sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? The mystery calls. Let's go. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We've visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you've brought the microwave master with you. Please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Here to explain. Tell him, Rouge, we're gonna need the help. Please? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? Certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is. Alright, well, it's a, Fabergé chow egg. That does sound extravagant. Please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find the egg. We can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She wrote me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deduced that the egg is here in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure's real? What did you manage to find? Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprints in the library car with the safe code written right on it. Score of a lifetime. Train's blueprints. Let us see. Finders keepers. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the egg, but we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So you want us to help us? You want us to help you steal the egg? Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? Nope. It's a fine business venture. Lore cards. Dang lore cards. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing. You have any opinion? Steal it. Well, I suppose if everyone else is in. All right, let's get it. Remember, we have to. The top one was the wrong answer because we have to take care of the guests, even if it's stealing. Don't worry about it. All right, we must plan. Where'd you get that? All right, what have we gotten ourselves into? Oh, it's the heist. Access to the egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security card has the access card. Do we? Distract the guard. Distract them. Perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. All right. Everything okay? Yeah. Poker face needs to work. All right, who's distracting the security guard? Blaze. All right, Blaze is on it. Okay, all right, moving on. What's the distraction? Pretend the claw machine is stuck. Yeah, that sounds good. Who puts a claw machine in a casino? This will work great as a distraction. Let's continue. Guard distracted. How will you get the access card? I mean, I feel like this is the right answer. Let's just ask them for the card. No. Snatch it. All right. We can count on you. Don't take anything else. No promises. All right, with the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of here. What's the plan? Only one of these really... All right, fine. We're gonna have to pretend we're Blaze's spouse. And you'd be marrying into the royal family. What's your heritage? Any war crimes I should know about? What? You're just far too plain. You need a complete refashioning. All right, let's try something else. Okay, I don't know then. Let's go with the dumb one. Does you drink without a coaster? Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse. Despicable. Garb will go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Not everything can make sense here. But also, that makes perfect sense. What are you talking about? All right, and just like that, we all make it into the elevator. Inside, we... sing Victory a cappella. Duh. Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? High five them all. Right? Nah, the Tails disables them. We just need time. All right. Tails is taking a while, with the arms and the arms are tightening their grip. Imagine you're not in pain. I don't know. I don't know. This is just this is derailing. Tails managed to do it. All right, this plan is perfect. That last one didn't matter. Got it. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. All right, let's begin. The plan was executed flawlessly. We're in. All right, we couldn't have made it this far without you. You have my gratitude. Planning beforehand was very thorough, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter. Now we must claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Time for egg. No question, this has to be the safe. Turn the code and find out. All right, let's see. Egg! All right, before anyone sees us, let's get out. can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Alright, what are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. And you can open it. Alright, we're all going to witness the secret and die. Just twist the egg. And now the egg is ticking. Rouge, has no one lived to tell the egg's secret because each egg is a bomb? I think you're onto something. All right, get rid of the egg. Get rid of the egg. Put it back in the... Lock it in the safe. Uh-oh, the door's stuck open? Oh no! No other buttons or dials. How are you supposed to think of something else? Twist the egg again. Nope, nope, not working. See if there's wires. This is not a movie. All right, tell the egg to stop. That did nothing. I can't believe we just did that. Chaos, control the egg away. I don't know what that is. All right, flip the egg upside down. Nothing. Let it finish ticking and see what happens. You insane? All right, dispose of the bomb. What if it's not a bomb though? Okay. It's just SPS did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual. All right, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes. Robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Those robot arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as this egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't allow such a thing either. So we're either out of options, or so if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. All right. It opened. It's hollow. Hey, you were onto something. It wasn't a bomb and we didn't die. Bonus murder mystery. No bonus murder mysteries. Okay. One way to get the heart racing. Completely relieved. Punch was right. And what's inside? Wow. The final secret. It's a chow covered in gems. It's perfect, exquisite, and revolutionary. Sparkly ornament. You said no one lived to tell the egg's secret. I wonder why if the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us? I don't know. Who cares? This is a nice treasure. All right. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. As much fun as this has been, we must get out of here before we're spotted. All right. We somehow got out. No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back at their post. Hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend. Okay. Why was that the correct option? Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing is fun! Stealing is fun, child. All right, never do it again, though. Okay, now we know what a bedazzled chow looks like. It was that picture from earlier. All right. Hey, blueprints. Can we take a look? You can take a peek later. Yeah, no, you can't just do that. All right. Well, Get out of your way for now, then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these, passed through earlier. It's a key. I've had a lot of people mention you, but we also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. It's unpredictable. Door's unlocked. All right. And... uh-oh. Eggman. Again, casinos. Yep, that makes sense. Poker chip has had Eggman's mug on it. I'm not too surprised to see this here. It's true. You've run through plenty of casinos. I don't know how to play either. Let me show you. It's fine. Trash can. We must search the trash bin. It is imperative. It's not empty. I've always believed in a thorough investigation, even peeking in the trash. See, it's about persistence. My dad told me that when he met my mother, he would drive to her work 2 hours away every Tuesday with a flower from his garden. She quickly agreed to a date. When she arrived at the restaurant, she found 2 dozen roses waiting for her. Within a year, the two were married. It's about caring, dedication, and persistence. It's very sweet, but this is a lollipop stick. Is everything fine? Nope, I'm just gonna die here now. Ha! Should I give the slot machine a try? Yes. No. Ah. The capabilities of these robot arms are quite spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. Can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know, the conductor was ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it. It's true, they're very versatile. Yes. We're just gonna move on, huh? Pulling off that heist was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games. Can I take your order? Can I interest you to anything on the menu? No. Oh, maybe the egg is a bomb thing destroyed my appetite. Alright. Yep. You're very animated. Yeah, okay, yep. Alright, and you. Ha! Paltry menu, no options. Microwave only. Alright, I guess we're not doing any interrogating here. I mean, it's not... even though nothing is known about Blaze. Nothing else to click on. All right, onward. Wait, did I check the... oh, okay, all right. You cannot click on the chow. It's not allowed. Let's find Shadow. Okay, lounge car. As good a time as any to clean out my pockets. I didn't even have anything. I know you won't talk, but I know exactly why you've been locking those doors. It's hard to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons. No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on? I see you made it here. But I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well. See what you say when your microwave chili dog's delicious. Yeah. I'd also like to know why you've been locking doors throughout the train. Well, it seems Amy already knows, so ask her. I'm not saying a thing. You lot will have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up. Appointment? Well, it seems like Shadow isn't going to talk. Let's do some investigating. Let's do it. Open the wardrobe. What? The reason you want me to open the wardrobe? Or something falls out, or worse, someone leaps out. I just think you should do it. Okay, sure. All right, pro. Yeah. Dust. Too fast. Dust everywhere. I am dead. But what's this? Back of the wardrobe opened. There's a full passageway back here. Where does it go? This is the library, and there's a secret passage from the lounge to the library. Quick, back through the passage before they spot us. Okay, good to know. That is some information. We need to add that to our inventory. It's the Big Chow Band. Excellent. Give us a jam. Oh, that was spiritual. I feel reawakened. Robot arm. There's another robot arm just doing its thing. As an employee, do you have any power over these arms? Can you tell it to do something? Oh, no. Well, I'll give it a shot. Hey, robotic arm, can you give me a high five? Doesn't seem to be listening. But I can give you a high five. All right, high five, Tails. Trash can. Let's go, Tails. Yes. Tails, I think we should check the trash bin. Every trash bin has been empty, and you've been disappointed every time. Are you going to get sad again if there's nothing in the trash bin? There's always something in the trash bin. All right, let's check the trash bin. What's this? Paper. When printed out the front page of a ticket website, it's for the band Hot Honey. Interesting. Hot Honey is one of Amy's favorite bands. Who cares what it is? Let's add it to our inventory. Are we sure this isn't just trash? I'll let you have this. There's always success if you check the trash bin.